Chandrayaan 3 mission, the latest update coming in on that, where ISRO has released images of the rehearsal, the launch rehearsal, simulating the entire launch preparation and process lasting 24 hours has been concluded. Those visuals on your screen, that's the piece of breaking news that's coming in, where the launch of Chandrayaan 3 is set to take place on the 14th of July. I'm joined by my colleague Harish on the broadcast. Harish, give us the details.
Well, this is the launch rehearsal, any launch that happens, and this simulates the entire launch preparation and the process, and this goes on for nearly 24 hours. It's a crucial rehearsal, and this gives a window for ISRO to fix any last-minute glitches or find out if there needs to be fine-tuning in any of the systems or software. And that has been successfully concluded. It's what the ISRO says. It's almost a beginning of the countdown for the launch that happens on Friday afternoon. Remember, it is a ISRO Chandrayaan 2, although the orbiter mission was successful, they couldn't carry out a soft landing. But this time around, ISRO hoping that in 45 days from the launch day, they can ensure that the lander successfully soft lands on the surface of Moon, and the rover can further carry out scientific experiments on the surface of Moon.
Right, and we're getting a statement from ISRO as well, Harish, where they have said that they after the disaster and the failure of Chandrayaan 2, ISRO has identified and corrected those issues, and this made the systems more rigorous. ISRO has increased the ability of the spacecraft to land at a higher speed, improved power generation capability, enhanced the ability to handle pressure, disorientation, and rotations with additional sensors. So that's the level of preparation that has taken place. I'm also joined by Sivan, former ISRO Chairman. So a lot of changes have been made as compared to Chandrayaan 2 when it comes to the launch of Chandrayaan 3. Take us through all those changes to ensure that this mission is successful.
Yes, sir. That is based on the Chandrayaan 2 data, flight data. Detailed analysis was done and found that really what went wrong, and corrective actions have been taken. As a part of that one, there are change in the software, there's a change in the logic, change in the propulsion system, and the sensor. Like many places, the changes are there. This time.
Right, and multiple changes. We're getting this statement from ISRO, Mr. Sivan, that they have increased the ability of the spacecraft to land at a higher speed. They have improved power generation capability, and they have enhanced the ability of this craft to handle pressure, disorientation, and rotations with additional sensors. So a lot more hardware is also riding on the spacecraft.
Yes, sir. So this is mainly to take care of in eventuality, even if it is something is failing, some other system should take over. Like that, many systems are there. This one.
Right, and when it comes to India's entire space mission, Mr. Sivan, how significant and how big a game changer is Chandrayaan 3 when it comes to marking India's position in the global space race?
No, when you are able to have a soft landing on the Moon through Chandrayaan 3, by that process we would acquire that a new technology of going and landing in a celestial body. That is a big advantage. Also, that we will be able to have the capability to do the experiments in situ, science experiments. Also, we can do it. This is the type of things we'll be able to manage this one.
Right, so lunar experiments and also the technology to land on the Moon. When it comes to India's space capabilities, it's a huge game changer, as you're pointing out, Mr. Sivan. And how is this also going to boost India's, how will this advantage the common man as well when it comes to expanding the space race? Chandrayaan 3 is a very important mission. Also, it puts India on the map when it comes to the commercial space race, where you see many other countries are scrambling.
No, definitely that is that for a common man also it will be very interesting or very useful in the sense that it will be giving some clue about the origin of Earth by studying that Moon very closely. So that way, that by studying the Earth, it will be definitely beneficial to the common man. This one. That way, it will be beneficial indirectly the common man also. this one.
Right. And when it comes to the commercial space race, like we see like SpaceX and so many other organizations have really changed the game when it comes to going into space. India is also now a front runner in that race, isn't it?
Yes, yes, definitely. There's a commercial also it will be having a game changer. Okay.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Sivan, for joining us on the broadcast and sharing your perspective. That's former ISRO Chairman K. Sivan taking us through the entire kind of the advantages of Chandrayaan 3 when it comes to India's position in the global space race. Those visuals on your screen. This lunar mission is scheduled for July 14th from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota. Now, after the failure of Chandrayaan 2, ISRO has identified and corrected different kind of issues which to make this entire lunar mission successful. They have corrected the systems to make the system more rigorous. ISRO has also increased the ability of the spacecraft to land at a higher speed, improved the power generation capability of the spacecraft, and enhance the ability to handle pressure, disorientation, and rotations with additional sensors, because that's what went wrong when it came to Chandrayaan 2. So India on the front lines when it comes to expanding its space capabilities. Those visuals on your screen. Chandrayaan 3 takes off on July 14th.